Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LC Chess. This is game number 105. We are rated 1300 for the first time. I've been wanting to put off this video because I wanted to bask in the glory of 1300. Because I know with the loss today, I'll be right back underneath. Which, got to get that mentality out of my head. Not even going to talk about losses today. We got a really nice checkmate last game in about 14 or 15 moves. My opponent just they were up a rook on me, and then they just disregarded their king safety, and I managed to get in with my knights, and it was a little more dangerous than I think they anticipated. I was this close to getting a smothered mate, but ended up they pushed a pawn, so I don't think it was technically a smothered mate. I still got the checkmate with the knight. But yeah, really nice game yesterday. Got a little bit of a win streak going. Let's hope that we can push higher today. Create a little bit of a cushion in that 1300 range. Maybe 1310 feels a lot better than 1302. At least we would have a game to lose before we were underneath. But with that said, let's get started. Bang. Alrighty. 1296. We are playing a 1296. I'm going to play my Queen's Gambit as usual. One of my goals, I think, for this 1300 area is to learn a new opening. I'm very weary about learning a new opening right now, at least the beginning stages of it, where it's a lot of trial and error, a lot of testing out the waters, trying to learn the theory. I think here, Queen B3 is our best option. Already putting pressure on the position. But in terms of learning a new opening, I tried the Scandinavian early on in one video and just got completely destroyed and really discouraged me from trying new openings. It's been very well with the Queen's Gambit, the Carlson with black, and the King's Indian, but I will need to switch it up just for the sake of having fun, really. I'm starting to get a little bored playing these same openings. I've never gotten bored with the Carlson. I've gotten bored with the King's Indian and the Queen's Gambit. Especially the King's Indian. It tends to lead to a pretty closed position. I'm going to play this. It tends to lead to pretty closed positions, and the Queen's Gambit seems to be a pretty good counter for the King's Indian. And this is not, I'm not because I studied theory or anything. It's because it's just the way I feel, really. I think we're going to get some pawns here. I got to be careful. Got to be super careful. Wow, they're just going to give me 3 pawns. All right. If I take rook c8, rook back, am I getting trapped? No, I can always go back here, and then I can go back to d1 if needed. I can also let's just do that. All right. All right, they're going to spend time developing, and I think we just won the opening. E4 would have been nice right there. I think I missed my opportunity to play that. I'm cool with trading my bishop for this knight. We are up material. think I will. I think I will. Then I think I'm going to reinforce my dark squared since I decided to launch my dark square bishops. Or get rid of my dark square bishop. Push, reinforce the dark squares. They go after my queen again. I think I'm just going to go all the way back. I'm going to lose this pawn if I do that. I think I'm okay with that. I think I have to be okay with that. Lose a pawn. We will hopefully not miss that pawn. I'm going to go, If I fianchettoed, is that a bad idea? Got to be careful on time. Let's be careful on time. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here. Their bishops are powerful, especially their light square bishop. I got to be careful. They pin the knight. Should I protect? I will protect the knight. This is not hanging. It's protected twice. Next move, I'm castling. This would be scary. Yeah, I overlooked that move. Okay. Now I can castle. I think they just missed that. That would have been... I think I might have lost my knight there if they played bishop b4. Don't think I'd have a way out of that. That doesn't work. Play rook e1. Rook e1, never mind. Would like to get some of the pressure off my position. I think I have to play this. And I have this nice move right here. Knight d2, it threatens the bishop, and I can also threaten to restrict the rook, disconnect the two rooks on the b file, and attack the queen at the same time, which is a pretty cool idea. Down about a minute on the clock. Have to be weary about that. They take the knight. Interesting, they take the knight. I hung my knight, actually. Oh, no. Oh, I just hung it. Didn't even realize the queen could take, didn't realize the queen could take. Wow. Yep. That's not a move that 1300s make. Wow, how did I not see that? All right. One move blunder. Yuck. Only down 2 points of material. They want to go for the queen trade, as they should. That might be a forced queen trade. It is not. Not yet. Got to be careful here. That looks dangerous. They want to... Ugh, that's also looks dangerous. Pretty sure I have to trade bishops. No, I don't. Not yet. Just go here. Try to keep as many pieces on the board as possible. Now that I'm down a piece, it would be unwise to trade pieces. It does hang a pawn. Go rook e1 next. Maybe get this fork. I have a feeling my opponent will not blunder that. They're playing very well. Just want to trap my queen. Try to get my queen. This move here. Yeah, let's play rook e1. Not the biggest fan of that move. Relinquishing this pawn here. Yeah, I hung my bishop. That was the issue there. I knew that there was something bad about that. Just couldn't put my finger on it. All right. Got to try something. My opponent is playing, I mean, extremely well. I feel like they're going to have a amazing accuracy score. Either that or I'm gonna have an accuracy like 400 or something, but just playing super well. I got nothing. I got nothing going. Play like this is bad. This is bad news for me. Rook there. Okay. And that's a good move. That doesn't work. That works, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm in some danger. I'm in some trouble here. What a position. I think I have a chance. Hopefully you can see my whole face here. Oh, that's brutal. I think that's just mate they take. Take. I can try and do a stalemate here. Don't think I had a way out of that. Now let's talk about positional domination. Talk about positional domination here. I think that's going to be mate. All right. Wow, what a game. What a game. Back into the 1200s we go. 76% accuracy, played like 1500 he did, or they did. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. We had a good advantage, solid 2-point advantage. The one blunder is going to be the difference there. God. This could have been a really nice game, and I completely ruined it. Yeah, just not a great showing by me. And I got tunnel vision here, thinking about, oh, what if I push this pawn, I'm going to win a bishop, but they take this pawn either way, it's game over. My bishop's hanging on the other end of it. Just one move that really was a difference maker in this one. Got to give it to my opponent. They played fantastic. So, yeah. Now they are part of the 1300 club, and I'm back into the 1200s. Let's see if we can right the ship tomorrow. I'm excited. Yeah, we're going to try to stay. We're going to try to get back up there. We're going to try to stay up there next time. But I will call it there. See you guys in the next one. Game 106, next one. All right. Thanks for coming out. Be safe, and see you in the next one.